Talking about Lawrence Lessig and free speech, do you think that financial transactions are a form of free speech?
So that's a really interesting question. Previously, I don't believe society viewed it in that way. I don't believe society thought, when I donate money to a given cause, that money is speech. It's probably because of the way in which our, financial and banking system evolved as something that was visibly separate from, say, writing or making creative works, media, video, art, culture. That's changing now. In fact, something I'd like to see more of right now, I've been very involved in the decentralized technology, blockchain, and Bitcoin community lately, is a recharacterization of this kind of code that enables people to send, say, money or even non-financial value. It could be reputation points, it could be some kind of token for a game or community people are involved with. That now really becomes code because it's written in code. And there is a substantial element of expression and communication and speech. So I do believe we'll see this change, if I have anything to do with it, within the next 5 to 10 years. One thing that's really interesting and fun is technology, particularly the policy, but also the evolution of it, likes to make really strange bedfellows. I was just thinking, for example, Jared Polis is a member of Congress in the US. He's basically the main entrepreneur in the US Congress. He started a company in I think his early 20s, Blue Mountain Arts. It was an online greeting card company in the late 90s, had several other ventures, and is now involved in politics, but he really gets the internet. And he's a pretty liberal Democrat. But then you also have people like Ron Paul in the US who are libertarian. And on the issue of, say, Bitcoin or even with SOPA, we had Republicans, Democrats, Tea Party people, libertarians, very progressive folks, everywhere in between. They all actually came together to support SOPA. In fact, a lot of the Democrats in the US, they all came together to oppose SOPA. Scratch that. A lot of the Democrats were in support of SOPA because they take a lot of money from Hollywood, and Hollywood lobbies them. So the Republicans in the US were actually better on this issue for those that care about internet freedom than the Democrats, especially early on. So similarly, with Bitcoin, we're seeing something similar, where you have people, say, for example, my friends that were involved in Occupy, my friend Astra, about a year ago, was writing to her and explaining to her how Bitcoin should be used by these communities. It's not just something for libertarian finance people, but actually the decentralized aspects can provide all these benefits for social movements and communities like Occupy. And then you have, Jared Polis, and you have also the libertarians that are in support of Bitcoin. So I do believe we will see communities of people coming together that don't necessarily share the same world or political views, but can all get behind this technology, which makes it much more interesting.